The average new vehicle now costs nearly $50,000. The average payment is $777, and almost 1 in 4 finance buyers is signing for 7 years or longer. Yet dependability problems have reached a new high. So ask yourself, are we paying more for better cars or financing more ways for them to fail? I'm William, and I found 8 forgotten vehicles owners keep beyond 200,000 miles. The final 2 expose how absurd today's market has become. Number 8, 2009 to 2010 Pontiac Vibe 1.8. The first vehicle is hiding behind the wrong badge. Underneath the Pontiac styling, the Vibe shares its basic mechanical foundation with the Toyota Matrix, but without the same Toyota attention. Choose the front-wheel drive 1.8 with the conventional automatic. Current examples average around $6,100, with many advertised between $4,500 and $8,000. Owners report cars passing 200,000 miles while still delivering close to 31 miles per gallon on the highway. Avoid blindly choosing the stronger 2.4, which has a more troubling history of oil consumption. Inspect the 1.8 for oil use, rust, and tired suspension too. It is not exciting, but that is the trick. This forgotten Pontiac quietly behaves like the Toyota everyone is overpaying for. Number 7, 2012 to 2015 Mazda 5. What if one of America's cheapest family vehicles had sliding doors, 6 seats, and no turbo or CVT? The Mazda 5 is essentially a Mazda 3 stretched into a miniature minivan. Its 2.5-liter engine and conventional automatic are simple, proven, and inexpensive compared with a modern 3-row crossover. Listings average about $6,300, generally ranging from $4,000 to $9,000. Owners praise the drivetrain, but commonly replace motor mounts, shocks, control arms, and wheel bearings. That distinction matters. Worn suspension is an old car expense. A failed high-tech powertrain can become a financial event. Check for rust and evidence of overloading. Buy correctly, and it offers more real utility than many crossovers twice its price. Number 6, 2012 to 2013 Volkswagen Passat 2.5. Yes, a Volkswagen made the list, but the engine changes everything. This is the naturally aspirated 5-cylinder, not the turbo and not the diesel. With a conventional 6-speed automatic, it delivers space, highway comfort, and approximately 32 miles per gallon without the complexity that damaged the reputation of later Volkswagens. Current asking prices normally fall between $5,500 and $9,000. Owners have reported 211,000 and even 275,000 miles without major internal engine work. Still, check the vacuum pump, ignition coils, door locks, sensors, and service records. A neglected German car remains a neglected German car. This one works for the buyer who wants comfort but refuses to finance a rolling computer. Number 5, 2006 to 2008 Buick Lucerne 3.8. The Lucerne was built for buyers who valued comfort more than attention. Today, that image keeps its price low. Find a CX or CXL with the 3.8-liter Series 3 V6. Avoid the North Star V8 here. Good 3.8 examples are advertised from roughly $4,500 to $7,000, and owners have documented cars reaching 200,000 and even 300,000 miles. But the engine is tougher than everything surrounding it. Inspect the 4-speed automatic, coolant elbows, motor mounts, wheel hubs, fuel lines, and underbody corrosion. Do not assume an elderly owner changed the transmission fluid just because the interior is clean. A maintained Lucerne delivers full-size comfort for less than the down payment on many new compact SUVs. If this is the kind of honest used car research you value, subscribe and tell me which paid-off vehicle you would trust for another 100,000 miles. Number 4, 2014 to 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander GT V6. Here is the vehicle that could make a new crossover buyer uncomfortable. The GT combines a naturally aspirated 3-liter V6 with a conventional 6-speed automatic. That is crucial. The cheaper 4-cylinder uses a CVT and is not the version I am recommending. Depending on year and mileage, GT listings usually run from $8,000 to $15,000. Owners report examples beyond 200,000 miles without internal engine or transmission repairs, including cars used for deliveries, winters, towing, and cross-country travel. The price for that durability is a timing belt, modest third-row space, and about 22 miles per gallon combined. Inspect the belt history, all-wheel drive system, wheel bearings, and air conditioning. Pick the correct Outlander and obscurity becomes your discount. Pick the wrong powertrain and the entire argument disappears. Number 3. 2009 Kia Borrego X V8. One model year, 3 rows, body-on-frame construction, and a 4.6-liter V8. The Borrego failed in America, partly because it arrived during a recession, just as buyers were turning away from thirsty SUVs. That failure created today's opportunity. Current examples appear between roughly $4,500 and $10,000. Owners report Borregos beyond 200,000 miles, including a V8 at 224,000 still running strongly. It can also tow approximately 7,500 pounds when properly equipped. But obscurity has a price. Model-specific trim and suspension parts can require patience. Check the power steering, rear air suspension, and transmission history. This is not sensible for a short urban commute. For someone who genuinely needs an old-school SUV, however, it offers an almost absurd amount of hardware per dollar. Number 2. 2011 to 2015 Nissan Xterra 4.0. Some crossovers imitate toughness with plastic cladding and an off-road screen. The Xterra gives you a ladder frame, solid rear axle, and naturally aspirated 4-liter V6. The year matters. Earlier models became notorious for radiator failure, contaminating the transmission, and for timing chain guide wear. By 2011, Nissan had largely corrected both weaknesses. Recommended examples range from about $8,500 to $15,000, with the market averaging near $11,400. Owners routinely report trucks approaching or passing 200,000 miles. The trade-off is roughly 17 miles per gallon, and the possibility that a previous owner treated every commute like an off-road documentary. Check the frame for rust, the differential, catalytic converter codes, and signs of abuse. Its flaws are known and inspectable, which may be more reassuring than software updated last Tuesday. Number 1. 2006 to 2011 Mercury Grand Marquis 4.6. The winner is not exotic. It is a retired piece of American infrastructure. The Grand Marquis shares Ford's Panther platform with the Crown Victoria and Town Car. Body-on-frame construction, rear-wheel drive, a naturally aspirated 4.6-liter V8, and a 4-speed automatic. Police departments, taxi fleets, and families tested this formula for millions of miles. Usable examples generally cost between $4,500 and $10,000. Owners describe cars surviving beyond 300,000 miles, and parts remain widely available. But inspect the transmission, differential, intake manifold, cooling system, suspension, and frame. Bulletproof does not mean maintenance-proof. The Grand Marquis makes new vehicles look foolish in one specific way. It has already depreciated, its weaknesses are documented, and even a serious repair may cost less than several average payments. It is less efficient and less advanced, but far more predictable. In this market, predictability has become a form of luxury. An old vehicle will need repairs. Rubber ages, metal rusts, and previous owners leave surprises. But does paying $777 every month guarantee freedom from problems? Current dependability data says no, and on a 7-year loan, the warranty can disappear while the payments remain. By condition, not mythology. Demand records, pay for an independent inspection, and reserve money for overdue maintenance. Do that, and one of these forgotten vehicles might not merely save you from buying another car. It might make you question why everyone else is still paying for theirs. But at the end of the day, we need those new car buyers, because otherwise, how would we have our precious used cars?